Here is Rob Zepp. Let's make some room for the newest member of the goaltending union from the National Hockey League, picking up the win last night in overtime against the Winnipeg Jets. Rob, congratulations.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Take me through what it was like yesterday, knowing you were going to get the start, and just whether there was a lot of butterflies, whether you were unusually calm, and then into that first save.
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I was calm. I try to play a pretty calm and controlled game, but there's definitely a lot of emotions that had been, built up over all my years of playing, and I didn't. I can't remember too much from the first 10 minutes, to be honest with you. It was everything was just kind of a blur, and fortunately, I was able to get my feet under me then, and I started to play my game, feel a little more comfortable after that. But definitely a lot of emotions going through my body at that point.
Do you remember the first save?
No.
That's amazing. Okay, now tell me.
What do you remember?
What do you remember? What was your most memorable save?
Well, I obviously remember the saves, but which one happened first, I'm not sure. Obviously the most memorable one had to have been, the save late in the second on Scheifele there. It turned out to be a key save for us as we were able to come back in the third period. So that one definitely jumps out at me.
Saturday when you're in Toronto, I had a chance to chat with Jeff Reese, the goaltending coach, and he was talking about memories of the Newmarket Saints. He said your dad had season's tickets for Newmarket Saint games where Jeff Reese played way back when, the American Hockey League. Does that mean that you modeled yourself a bit after Jim Ralph?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. No, we did. We were season ticket holders. I was pretty young at the time, but the whole time the Saints were in town. And funny enough, my brother and I have pictures that we had saved over the years of us and a young, sharp-looking Jeff Reese. And I showed it to him this year at camp, and we had a good chuckle over it.
It's an old saying, but it's worth asking, I suppose, as a question. But was it worth the wait?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a feeling like no other. I've been playing hockey now for 26 years, and this is my 14th year pro. And as an athlete, you're driven by that dream of playing in the NHL. And I always believed I could do it, and I try to go to work every day and prepare myself to play at that level and have success at that level. And to be given an opportunity to do it, and for it to work out in a W like it did last night was a pretty overwhelming feeling.
Now, when you're in Germany, were there other opportunities to come back before, or if so, or if not, why did this one work out?
Yeah, there were some opportunities to come back before. I don't know, over the past 4 or 5 summers, we've had discussions with a number of different teams, and there have been a couple offers as well. And for one reason or another, it either wasn't, the right opportunity or the right situation. And this one came along. It actually dialogue between myself and the Flyers opened up basically during the last lockout, and coincidentally we had Claude Giroux and Danny Briere, who was a Flyer at the time, playing for us in Berlin, and I think that certainly helped maybe open the Flyers' eyes or help them maybe take a look at me and decide to give me that opportunity. And things were so good in Berlin. I felt like I was really developing well. I was really fortunate to have been working with really good goalie coaches for the majority of my time. I was working with Sylvain Rodrigue, who's with the Edmonton Oilers now, and I felt like my development was going well. I was playing games with the German national team and playing at world championships and things of that nature. And we had a lot of success in Berlin. We won a lot of championships, and so that was also a big factor in wanting to stay there because things were going so well. And then obviously given my age, I felt like this summer this could be my last opportunity to receive a legitimate offer from an NHL team to have a good spot in terms of depth in their organization. And I didn't want to look back down the road and kind of wonder what if or what could have been, if I passed up on that opportunity.
Rob Zepp is with us. He's the oldest goaltender to win his debut since Hugh Lehman in 1926. pretty
I was
cool, eh?
told that last night. That's pretty awesome.
Do you know if you're going to get another start while you're up?
No, I have no idea. I know how it works, and I just I'm going to be prepared in case I do get another opportunity to play. But I'm just I don't know what the short-term future holds in store. Obviously, it hinges on how Mace is feeling and whatnot. But I'm just going to be ready to go if they call my name again.
One of the coolest things, guys, was when Voracek put that puck in the net was half the team went right to Rob. Instead, normally, obviously, you go to the goal scorer. Mm-hmm. Half the team went straight to you.
Yeah, they did. That was pretty awesome. Simmer gave me a huge jumping bear hug at center ice, which was great. And I really felt like the guys really wanted to get that one for me. And as a goalie, you can feel that, and you really want to kind of hold them in there and give them a chance to win. And credit to them, they had an amazing third period, and then to continue that right into overtime was awesome.
Yeah, what are your Christmas plans? What were your Christmas plans, and now what are your Christmas plans?
Well, my Christmas plans were I was flying back with my wife and two kids yesterday to Toronto. They flew back. They got in yesterday, and then we were going to, or I was going to fly back on Christmas night because the Phantoms. We have a game on Boxing Day in Hershey. So the plans are right now is I'm going to fly back home on the morning of Christmas Eve, and then, obviously depending on whether or not Mace is ready to go, then that kind of leaves things up in the air for when I'm coming back.
Have they given any update on his condition?
Not to me anyway. I haven't heard anything. The last I heard, they were going to be reevaluating him today.
Are you telling him to take his time?
I don't think so. He's obviously I've only been up here a short time, but during my time in camp and exhibition, and then just catching many of the Flyers games on TV down there, living in the area, he's really is the backbone of this team, and he's played outstanding. And especially as of late in the last couple of months, giving the guys a chance to win every night. So, I'm sure everybody's eager to have him back, but we're just doing our best here to get wins while he's away.
Where's the game puck?
The game puck is, I believe somebody has it, and I've been told it's going to be made into some sort of a plaque. So I'm pretty excited to see that.
When you do get home, whether it be for 24 hours or not, is there somebody you seek out, somebody that you'll call and talk about this with? Well,
I'm going to, go home first thing and give my wife and kids a big hug and a kiss. It was a pretty emotional phone call after the game last night. They've been on this journey. Especially my wife, she's been on this journey with me for a long time, and she knows, what my ambitions and aspirations have been. So it was a very emotional moment. My phone's been blowing up like crazy ever since I got called up, and especially after the win last night. So I spoke to my parents this morning, and everybody's just super excited. I don't think there could have been a better early Christmas present we could call.
The last conversation you had with your wife before playing last night, what did she say?
She just said that this is what I've been working for all this time, and I deserve it. And basically, she knows I'm going to be great, and just go out and be myself, and things will work out.
And you were certainly that, and that was a 10-bell save on Mark Scheifele. Congratulations, well earned, and yours is a story around this time of the year. It's a great story anytime, but really hits home, and we couldn't be happier for you.
I appreciate it a lot, guys. Thanks a lot.